Hello, beautiful and pristine souls. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Hee-chan and this is Poised and Pristine Tarot, where I offer intuitive tarot readings, mostly in the form of pick-a-card readings, in order to provide spiritual insights and also guidance and advice into your most pressing question in life. Okay, so today we will have a reading about is new love on the horizon for you, and for this reading we will be answer some crucial question when it comes to the new love for you. For example, is it on the horizon? Is it just around the corner, or you need to wait some other time for it to really manifest into your reality? And secondly, what kind of person is coming into your life? Also, what challenges and blockages might delay this connection? And finally, how can you best prepare for this new love? Okay, so I'm really excited for this love reading for you. Let's get straight into the group picking part. So we have 3 groups today. Group number 1, you will have the 2 of Wands. This is from Heartscape Tarot deck. And then group number 2, you will have the Star. This is from Pagan Otherworld's Tarot deck. And group number 3, you will have the 7 of Pentacles from Orion's Animal Tarot deck. Okay, you can pause the video in order to really meditate and let your intuition guide you to the group that is calling out for you the most. In case you are drawn to multiple groups or all the groups, then feel free to check out more than one of them, because I believe that there will be messages for you in each of the group. Okay, so I will see you in your reading. Hello, my beautiful group number 1. Welcome to your reading about is new love on the horizon for you. So you have chosen the 2 of Wands from the Heartscape Tarot deck to be your significator card, and this card will stay in the center of your reading for the whole time. Okay, so for the structure of this reading, if you skipped the intro, I will say it once again. So we will be asking the tarot deck, is new love on the horizon for you, whether it is extremely close, just around the corner, or whether you will have to wait for a little bit of time. Secondly, we will ask what kind of person is coming into your life. And then we will see what challenges or blockages might delay this connection. Finally, how can you best prepare for this new love? Okay, so I hope you are clear about the structure of this reading, and without further ado, let's get started with your reading. So group number 1, this is Clarity Tarot deck. I will put the link to the website of the tarot deck creator in the description box. So if you want to purchase a copy for yourself, feel free to. I will not take this. Okay, group number 1, is new love on the horizon for you? Let us see. Okay, you got the Star. You got the Queen of Cups. And then you got the Sun. Oh, this is not the Star, this is the Hermit. How silly me. This is the Hermit, the Queen of Cups, and the Sun. Okay, and finally you got the King of Wands. Oh, very beautiful. Should we start answering your question, or should we draw more cards? Should we, draw all the cards on the table? What do you think, group number 1? Silly me, you cannot answer me right now, so I will have to decide. Okay, I love to have all the cards on my table, so I will continue to ask the other two questions, and then I will leave the last question after we have cleared all the all the current questions. So what kind of person is coming into your life? Okay, what kind of person is coming to your life when it comes to your love? Group number 1, I will use Pagan Other Words tarot deck. I trust this tarot deck so much you don't understand. Okay, so what kind of person is coming to your life when it comes to your love life? You got the 3 of Pentacles. I need a description of the next person coming into group number 1 life. You got King of Cups. Oh, this is water element, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We have an Earth. Oh, this could be someone you will meet in your workplace or during a professional gathering or professional environment. And finally, you got the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands have a lot of meaning, but one of it is that this person can be your next spouse or life partner. I love this. I love this. Okay. Should we draw more cards? I feel like we should have more cards, okay? The more the merrier. Ace of Pentacles. This is the second time Pentacle appear when it comes to this person description. Definitely something to have to do with, the material work, your career, something like that. This is the last card. This is the last card. You got the 6 of Pentacles. See? I think the Pentacle cards will depict the environment where you meet this person and the nature of the initial stage of the relationship. Why the King of Cups? Because it is a court cards, right? It's more descriptive about the person themselves. Oh, I like this reading. Okay, next I will draw the tarot cards for the question, what challenges or blockages might delay this connection? Okay, which I will delay, right? I will use this one, the Shadow Work Tarot deck. Extremely useful when it comes to, shadow work. Okay, so what challenges or blockages might delay this connection? Group number 1, you got 9 of Pentacles. I know what it means, but I will wait. I will be a good girl and wait. You got 3 of Pentacles. You got so many Pentacles. Group number 1, maybe for a vast majority of you guys have a heavy emphasis on earth signs in your natal chart, in your birth chart, or maybe your sun, moon, rising is an earth sign. So earth signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Okay, what challenges or blockages might delay this connection? Group number 1, you got the Fool. The more the merrier. Should I draw more cards? I understand everything already. No, I will draw more cards for the sake of my viewer. You got Death. And you got King of Pentacles. Pentacles. Once again. Right, extremely beautiful. Let me rearrange your cards before we start your reading, okay? Okay, so group number 1, all of your beautiful cards are presented over here. And yeah, let's get started with the first question. Is new love on the horizon for you? So with those 5 cards, your answer will be yes, yes, and yes, like 100% yes. However, there is something I need to tell you. So group number one, I feel like you are a little bit withdrawn when it comes to dating these days. I mean, you don't really go out and meet new people or engage in active dating, for example, swiping, Tinder or Bumble, something like that. I feel like you are a home person. You enjoy staying home, reading books, and learning new skill, better yourself. In general, I think the hermit is, when I got the hermit, right, I do think you really think that the best way to attract the love of your life is to better yourself, to make yourself become a higher value person, and then the universe will somehow help you to attract the right kind of people or person into your life. So I trust that you don't really actively seeking out for relationship. You don't go to bars and clubs, hanging out with people a lot. I have to say you are a little bit too introvert for your own good, to be honest. However, something will change, right? I feel like you are not wrong about the way the universe will work things out for you. The universe will really bring someone to your doorstep. So the new person coming into your life, your new love, will eventually find you. He or she will be the one coming to you, bring out the sun into your house, and make you feel love and treasures once again. So yeah, and you will know it, okay? You will know it when this person appear in your life, because your life will move from a state of, really tranquility, peaceful, and there's not so much activity going on, into a stage where everything is so active and energetic and fast moving, because both the sun and the king of wands over here represent masculine energy. And when we talk about masculine energy, right, it is about drive, about force, about vitality. So this person, when they come into your life, they will bring their own vitality and energy into your life, and you appear to me to be someone who a little bit more introverted. So they will be someone who are more action oriented, maybe not extroverted, okay, but more action oriented, more active. They will contact you, they will ask you out for a date, they will initiate all kind of activities so that you guys can really get to know each other. And he or she will really be the one who leads this relationship. And you just need to pamper yourself with love and support, and maybe give and all kind of appreciation from that person. So yeah, both the Queen of Cups and the Hermit represent a little bit of more feminine energy, introspective, empathy, understanding, right, wisdom, a little bit more step back and observe the situation. So yeah, and I feel like this energy is your energy. Why the energy, the masculine, the yang energy over here is your new love. So he or she will bring out this masculine energy into your more feminine energy. Yeah, that's may describe a bit about how you guys will be. Okay, and I think it's really beautiful. Yeah, so it's okay if you think that all you need to do is really take care of yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally, and eventually the universe will bring the love of your life to your doorstep. I think for your case, group number one, you might be correct. The universe will bring this person, this King of Wands, extremely attractive. Yeah, super sexy, super hot. I'm envious. Will bring this person into your life, to your doorstep. Maybe sometimes you will think about whether you are worthy of this love from them, because they they seem too shy, you know. I think this person with the King of Wands and the Sun, to depict them, they have some kind of aura. Okay, so maybe they can command the atmosphere whenever they go. They could likely comes from a wealthy background, or maybe they built the wealth for themselves, because King of Wands and both the Sun depict some kind of royalty. Okay, so yeah, it could easily be this person is the manager or have a high position in a certain area of life. For example, he can be a CEO or a business owner. Maybe if he work, for example, in the army, then he or she might possess an extremely high rank. If he or she is a doctor, he or she may be extremely famous or have a high position within the hospital they are working in. Okay, so and the Sun, you know, the Sun is blessed. The Sun is blessed. This dog, right, is enjoying the flower field and the nice weather, so they are blessed with some kind of privilege. I don't know what kind of privilege it might be, but there should be a privilege to them. Maybe they have a good look, they were born with a good look, they are intelligent, they are smart, or maybe they are charming, maybe they come from a good background with a supportive family, something like that. But there should be some kind of privileges to them, and they really enjoy it. And due to you know, when people have privilege, right, their life is usually become easier in some aspect. For example, if someone possess good look, they tend to receive more favor from the people around them, even at school, at work, or even in the dating scene. So because of such privilege, they usually develop a more generous nature. So they will be more generous when it comes to express themselves. For example, they tend to spend money on the beloved people of them. They tend to let go of others' mistake, because you know life is not so hard on them, so they don't want to be too hard on people. So yeah, the King of Wands as well. So King of Wands, when we talk about King of Wands in love, right, he is very expressive. He will do anything so that you will know that you are the one. He's into you, he or she are into you. I'm sorry, because the masculine energy over here is so strong. That's why I keep using he as the pronouns. But whenever I say he, please understand that I mean they. Okay, I will try to say they more often. So King of Wands, extremely expressive, however, possessive as well. I have to warn you in advance. They will secure their territory and let others pursuer of you know that he is into you. And maybe if you say yes, you are into him, and no one will dare to come close to you. But for them as well, if they have other pursuer, I do think they have other pursuer, to be honest, because a King of Wands radiates attractiveness, right? And we see a bit of privilege over here, whether it is in terms of look or money or background, something like that. So they will have pursuer as well, but they will also let their pursuer know that they are into you, into this Queen of Cups, and not other people, so that people will stay out you guys relationship. Extremely straightforward, extremely honest, very direct in terms of expression, love expression. So I hope that will be your type, but that must be your type, right? That's why you received this reading. Okay, so group number 1, this is a bit of the new love on the horizon for you. Let's get into detail what kind of person of this King of Wands. Yeah, so I jump the gun and tell you that this person might become your next spouse or life partner, right? And I will not take that back. I really think that there is chances of actual marriage between you two. However, when combined with others card in this reading, I do think that first of all, this person will come to you true. However, the environment where you guys meet each other will be not a dating scene. So you guys will meet at some kind of work related or maybe a community, a professional community. It will not have, or maybe a charity event or something have to do with money over here. So it could be a fundraising activity or an investment activity, something like that, an investment event or conference, right? And you guys meet at first in a different roles. You guys could be business partner, could be boss and employee, could be speakers and current attendees, something like that. So initially you guys meet each other at a different role, and that roles might be connect with each other by money. Yeah, the money, work, career, profession is strongly presented in here. Could be one of you is the seller and the other one is the buyer as well. It is another scenario. However, for a lot of you, I do think this person, the scenario, right, is new. So maybe you have a new job, you move to a new place, you go to a new school, new business events, something like that, and you meet this person. Yeah, and you will have the time to really collaborate with each other on different activities, not dating activities, okay, on different activities when it comes to this event and this environment. And you guys will have a chance to really observe the other person in a different environment, and you will start to learn about each other, about the characteristics as well as personalities, the way each of you conduct certain type of action in the real world. And that's why this relationship will not be an overnight success. If you have read any kind of novel, you will know your love story will be tagged with slow burn. I do really think that this is a slow burn love. That means you will start out as something else and then gradually one party or both party will develop the feeling for the other. And but I still think they will be the one who confess first, who will take the initiative. Of course, it can be you as well, right? You can be the one who take the initiative. But if you are the one who take the initiative, because the Hermit and the Queen of Cups over here are so strong, I do think that if you are the one who take the initiative, then you will just confess and then you withdraw again. So you will not be the one who pursue the other person. You will just let them know that, yeah, I'm interested in you. I have feeling for you. And that's it. Whatever you want to do with that kind of information is up to you. And then you withdraw back to your zone once again and let them decide whether they want to pursue you or not. And then they will pursue you. To be honest, they will pursue you 100%. And this person, right, they for a majority of you, they will be older than you. there is an older, thing within this type of reading. First, I see the King of Wands, and then I see the King of Cups, and then over here we have the King of Pentacles. I really feel like this person, for like 99% of my viewers, they will be older than you. They will have a masculine or a male aura around them. So whether you are into male or female, into guys or girl, I do think this new love of you has more masculine energy than you. So they will be the one who lead most of everything, and I feel like you will be happy to let them lead, because if not, right, how can they become your new love? It cannot be, right? They will be more mature. If it's not by age, then it is by the maturity of the mental and emotional and maybe wealth maturity. So we have King of Cups, King of Wands, King of Pentacles. They should be older than you, and even when they are not older than you, they must, face life way sooner than you. For example, if you guys are at the same age, right, they must have started working ways earlier. They must have started doing relationships way earlier, and by they have ways more experience, actual experiences than you. And because of those multiple experience in different aspect, different area of their life, so they appear to be the more mature, the wiser, the older person in this relationship. I think it is a good thing, right? Group number one. Yeah, it is a good thing. And regarding this Four of Wands card, first of all, before I get started on that, so the King of Cups, so many king over here, right? So regarding ages, I think they tend to lean on the older side. So they could be way older than 30s. Maybe they are in their 30s, 40s, 50s even. And even though the Four of Wands here remind me of someone who will maybe have a huge opportunities to be your next spouse. However, for some other of you, this person may get married before, and they may, divorce already. So they have an ex-wife or an ex-husband, ex-relationships, ex-marriage in general. They can even have some children of their own, one child or many children. I'm not talking about the amount, right? I'm talking about the possibility of them having their own child or children. If it's not something you want, then I don't know, life could be extremely surprising, right? Maybe you don't like it now, but when you meet the actual person, you will see that, yeah, what's wrong with one or two failed marriage and a few children of their own. I don't know. But yeah, for some of you, they could have marriage before. They could have children of their own. You guys could mix your two family together, because the Six of Pentacles over here. So generally, Six of Pentacles doesn't have this meaning, okay? But when combined with everything on the table that I'm seeing now, I do see a merging of different things. Maybe you guys will share your finance together, maybe share house, maybe share your children, share the caretaking of children together. So that could be a possibility. So he's older than you. He might have marriage before. He might have children of his own. He somehow have kind of privilege. He look attractive. maybe it is because of his look or his style, maybe his aura, his confidence. Yeah, confidence. The King of Wands and King of Cups in general exudes confidence due to their experience and also their maturity and also their possession, right? They know they have some kind of position in this world. That's why they can, walk around being an energy by themselves. Is not too afraid of other people's and situation. Yeah, they might feel intimidating. Yeah, they might make other people feel intimidated because of their aura. Big boss aura. Yeah, I think you should take note of that. You might recognize them when you really meet them by their demeanor, their confidence, the way they walk and talk, like they command the atmosphere in the room. So pay attention to the detail. Or maybe you don't need to pay attention to anything. You don't need to remember this reading. When they actually come to your door and ask you to be their partner, girlfriend, boyfriend, then you will know, okay? And one more thing, they put a lot of effort into their work and career. The fact that you meet them in a professional environment is one thing, but the other thing is they must be someone who pay a lot of attention to a career work and the way they build up their wealth and their abundance. So yeah, they earn money by themselves, by collaborating with each other as well. So they are used to negotiation and talking with different financial institutions, for example, people in the bank, in the investment industry, something like that. So they are used to that kind of environment. They are used with leveraging money and resources. So I hope that is enough details for you. So if you meet them one day, please come back here and tell me about it. I would love to hear group number 1. And yeah, let's come to your next question. What challenges or blockages might delay this connection? We have 3 more pentacles over here. So pentacles keep appearing in your reading, and the Hermit by themselves is also a representation of Virgo. So you could be a Virgo, you could be an earth sign, or have a heavily inflicted birth chart with earth signs and Virgo in specific. So earth signs are Taurus, Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So the thing you need to clear out of your way in order to come together with this wonderful, attractive, hot, sexy, mature person is that you really need to rebirth, to really transform yourself. So in what area do you need to transform yourself? I feel like you need to take a leap of faith when it comes to your money, your career, and your finance. So if you are stuck in a job or a financial situation that you are not happy with and it drags your life down together with it, then I believe this is a message for you to really clear out that blockage, which means you should find a better job. You should try to enhance your financial situation, to improve your financial situation. For example, if you have some kind of debt, maybe a student loan, maybe a car loan, something like that, try to think of a smarter way to get out of those debt early in an efficient manner so that you can really concentrate your energy into building a better future for you. And on your road to build that better future, that better vision, you will be able to meet this person. So people say good thing attracts each other, right? You improve your life, improve yourself, you become something that is good, then you will be able to attract a good man, a good woman into your life. So, and Pentacles have appeared repeatedly in your reading. So pay attention, a lot of attention to your work, to your career, and to your finance. You really must take a hold of it. even to the point where you have to, let go of some of the assets in order to pay back some bad debt. Okay, and if you have to leave a long committed company, the company that you have been working for so long, but you don't see the results, a promotion or any kind of improvement in the way they treat you, then you should completely change your career, even change the country you are living in, whatever it might be, so that you can take a hold of your life to get your life together. And we see the Fool over here. Have some trust in the universe, have some trust in yourself that you can make everything turn around into your favor. So yeah, if you have to end something, then trust your intuition. Maybe you will find the strength along the way when after you decided to end it. Okay, one more time, I do see King of Pentacles over here. So there is, for some of you, you might be living with your parents or your father, or maybe you live under the influence of them. Maybe they live on their support, maybe. Then you need to be independent in order to, really attract good thing into your life. You need at least some kind of independence. So try to get out of this dependency situation. Because when, how do I say, even though I said you are receiving support from maybe your parent or your father figure, especially, right? I think you are having extremely good life. You are having an extremely good life. You have your bills paid for. You have money to spare to buy the thing that you want. So I don't think you are in a difficult situation. You actually are living a good life. However, it is such an easy life for you, and you need to challenge yourself. You need to step out of that comfort zone. The amount of support you are receiving is not forever. If you are receiving them, then how about, stop receiving them altogether. Say, hey, Dad, hey, Mom, I think it's time for me to really take care of myself. So I will do this and that. And maybe there will be a little bit of hardships at the beginning. Maybe you will not be able to maintain your lifestyle up until now. However, the money that you are spending is your money. The career that you are building is for yourself. And eventually, when you are able to step out of your comfort zone when it comes to material work over here, you will be able to meet this wonderful person. So yeah, you are held back by money a lot. I don't know why. Maybe you can, enlighten me on this aspect, because this is a general reading, so there could be tons and tons of different scenarios when it comes to the financial aspect over here, right? I can only tell some of them that comes to me immediately, but within the span of the reading, I don't think I can cover everything. What else? So what else? Is there any other challenges or blockages? Okay, another thing is that you could feel inferior to this person, because like I described them before, they could be more mature, more attractive, maybe even have a better background, better position in the society than you. And that's why you might think that, well, I am nobody. How can I be a good match for this type of person? So don't be held back by that way of thinking, because love is about feelings, right? It's not always about position or background or something like that. Of course, you have a mutual understanding, mutual background will be easier for you guys to know how to really have a better relationship with each other. However, it's not everything. A lot of things can be overcome by understanding and love. Yeah, so don't be held back by the inferior feeling that I'm not worthy of such a good person, a wonderful person. Is it not like that? Please let go of that feeling. And also don't ever think about age. I have some kind of feeling you are worrying about your age. For example, you think you are too old, you are out of the dating scene already, no one really wants you, or maybe the man that or the woman that are age that have age that better match for you may have their own family already and you don't have a chance. Don't think too much about it. There will always be someone out there for you matching your criteria, your age requirement, and they will love you for who you are and for your maturity, your physical age as well. So don't think too much about this, okay? Let it go, let it go. Okay, for your last question in this reading, my group number 1, I will ask how can you best prepare for this new love? So how can you best prepare for this new love? What kind? I will use the Orion's Animal Tarot deck to answer this question. So how can you best prepare for this new love? You got Ace of Swords. Be more determined, okay? That you will find your love. Maybe you need to practice some kind of manifestation chanting. For example, 5 minutes, 10 minutes after waking up, you will chant like, I will meet the love of my life. I will meet someone who is worthy of my time and my love and my empathy. Something like that. You need to, have good faith and be determined. Truly believe that you will meet the one for you. Secondly, Ace of Cups. Oh. Open your heart, my dear. Don't close it off. There are chances everywhere, opportunities everywhere. As long as you are open to it, don't close your heart. Be more open to new kind of experience. And maybe during those kind of experiences, you will find the one. Okay, and finally you got Knight of Pentacles. See, Pentacles again. I told you, like, you really have something going on with your financial, your career, or your family, your assets, your resources that you really need to work on. And you don't have to change it overnight. As long as you keep working on them gradually, day by day, consistently, and learn on the way to improve it, then one day other aspect of your life, for example, love over here, will also improve. So good things will always attract each other. Believe in yourself. Be determined. I'm sorry, my English is crappy. Be focused. Think about you can make this happen. Just like this one, right? Extremely confident in herself, in her or his beauty. Go for it. Truly believe that it might happen one day and just go for it. Open your heart and see how it goes. If it's not something you're looking for, put an end to it and continue. Don't be disheartened. Don't be discouraged by failure, by wrong people. They are here to teach you a lesson and they help you to improve your standards, your understanding, your maturity, right? They are not useless. They mean something. And at the end of the day, when you meet the true love of your life, you will understand the lesson that they are trying to teach you. So each failure, embrace it. Embrace each failure you have. Open your heart. Be soft. Don't close it off. The only time that you will lose any chance is when you give up. So as long as you are not giving up, then anything can happen and victory will come one day. Okay, my group number 1. I hope that you like the message I'm having here for you and you have an extremely wonderful love waiting for you in this side. So group number 1, I truly hope you will find the love of your life one day and you will have a happy ever after ending. So if you like my reading, please like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment or leave comment later when you actually meet this person and tell me about it. I would love to hear and I will try to reply to every single one of the comment. And yeah, so this is everything I have for you today. I wish you all the best and I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye. Hello, beautiful group number 2. This is your reading about is new love on the horizon for you, and you have chosen the star card as your significator. Such a beautiful star card. This is from the, I think, the Pagan Otherworlds tarot deck. So I will put the link to on the tarot decks that I will use in this reading in the description box. So feel free to check them out. So group number 2, in case you skip the introduction, I will tell you once again about the structure of this reading. So we will be answer some of the question in order to see is new love on the horizon for you, whether it will come extremely fast or it will come slower. You need more time to really heal or to really meet the right kind of person, and then we will see what kind of person is coming into your life, what challenges and blockages might delay this connection, so you can have some kind of measure in order to counter it. And finally, how can you best prepare for this new love? So group number 2, I hope you are clear on the structure of this reading. So without further ado, let's get started. So we will be using the Pagan Otherworlds tarot deck in order to answer the first question, like is new love on the horizon for you? Whether you need to take some time or whether it is just around the corner waiting for you to step outside of your house and take it immediately. So group number 2 is new love on the horizon for you. You got 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Here. And then you got Queen of Cups. 9 of Swords, Queen of Cups. And you got the Hierophant. Oh, you got 2 major arcana. I see. And finally, you got 5 of Wands. Okay, group number 2. I will draw all the cards on my table before I start your reading, and maybe I will just leave out the last question, like how can you best prepare for this new love, to the last section. So yeah, let's see if your new love is somewhere in the near or in the far future. So what kind of person is coming into your life? Okay, what kind of person will be coming into your life? This is Orient Animal Tarot. Orient Animal Tarot. Okay, so what kind of person is coming into your life? You got Ace of Pentacles. You got the Fool. Oh, this is Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius energy. The Fool. And then, oh, you got 2 animals that live near the sea or the body of water. So we have a frog over here, and this is the turtle or the tortoise, I forgot, but 2 creatures that live near the body of water. So maybe your next person is somewhere, he live in a city near the sea, or maybe he or she, they is from a country where there are tons of sea. They could be from an island, something like that. What kind of person is coming to your life? 10 of Pentacles. Oh, wealth, money, abundance. What kind of person? 7 of Wands. And then finally, you got Justice. I'll move them up a bit so you can see everything. Good. Okay, Let's move to the next question. What challenges or blockages might delay this connection? So you know how to improve, how to counter those blockages and challenges, overcome them. So you got the Knight of Swords. Beautiful Knight of Swords. Blockages or challenges that may delay this connection. You got Five of Swords. Did I see the Five of Swords somewhere? No, this is Five of Wands. To number 5. Number 5 are always about changes. So be mindful of that. And then you got the Hermit. Oh. You got the Eight of Swords. Swords again. Oh. So just a disclaimer, I don't read reversal. So whenever the cards come out, I will read it with the upright meaning. Just so that you are not confused while I turn all the cards around. Finally, you got Temperance. The Star and then Temperance. Okay, group number 2, let me rearrange your card a bit so that we can have a full view of them and then we'll get back to your reading. So group number 2, let's get started with your reading. Let's be honest, I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. So whatever I see, I will tell it as I see. I will not sugarcoat anything because I think it is a tarot reader responsibility to convey the whole message and then let the viewers, the querer to process those kind of information rather than dictate the meaning of everything. So group number 2, I think your new love is there. They are there. However, the road from here to the day that you meet them, the day that you can come together with them, will be a little bit longer than other people. So I have a reading for group number 1 and I see that the new love is coming in with fast energy. However, with your reading, it's a little bit different. I don't think the problem here lies in the other person, the new love that's coming to you. The problems here, I think, lies within you. So let me have a chance to explain what I mean for you before you get irritated. So group number 2, I love you, okay? I love all of my viewers. However, I do think you have some issues that you need to solve within yourself before you can really love and be able to be loved again from other people. So what am I saying when it comes to that statement? I do see here that your life currently, or maybe your state of mind currently, is a little bit turbulent. I don't see a lot of calmness and peacefulness and maturity when it comes to your state of mind or your state of being. There is multiple different thoughts going on in your mind. You may have self-doubt, you may have depression, you may have, overthinking tendencies. Your mind is a little bit of a mess right now. I have to be honest. You are afraid of a lot of things, and at the same time, you tend to release that kind of energy into the outer world in the form of conflict and disagreement. Yeah, so I see that the new love is just out there for you already. However, your current state of mind and state of being is so turbulent. It does not allow anything to come close to you. So the thing here is you need to understand yourself, understand your problem, and try to calm down your situation. Try to heal your heart. Try to heal your trauma or anything that is worrying you, that is keeping you up at night, that is making you having nightmares, things like that. The energy of you, my beautiful viewers, is a little bit uncertain, unsure, unstable. And the cards over here is telling you about you may need a mentor. You may need some figures in your life who are older, more mature, have more experience, and is more structure in order to help you to gain some structure into your life before you can see the love out there for you. So when I received the star as the significator card for your reading, right, I already think that, hey, love is around the corner. Love is around the corner. However, it is still in the sky, right? Why this figure, she is looking over here to the water that she is pouring into the sea and into the soils, rather than look to the star and trying to come over to that side. So if you like, love is around you. There are people who should be interested in you. However, you are so how do I say, occupied, so busy looking at your own problems regarding whatever that is you stress, and whatever is causing you conflict in your life, that you cannot see the love over there. It could be the situation where, right, people coming in at the wrong time. So, and group number 2, I wonder if you have, this is just my feeling from seeing the card, right? I'm wondering if you are not in a good stage of life, whether you are feeling extremely fulfilled or you are feeling like lacking something, unfulfilled, unhappy, because the energy of unhappiness is overwhelming the energy of happiness on my table in general. That's why I really want to have this talk with you. And one more thing is that I wonder if you have any problem regarding relationship, whether you have a tendency to disagree with traditional roles when it comes to dating and marriage. For example, we know that there are masculine roles and feminine roles in one kind of relationship, right? Even when our society has developed a lot since the ancient time. However, the masculine figure and the feminine figure is still the two pillars of one relationship. And within that structure, the feminine figure will have their own roles and responsibility, while the masculine figure will also have the other roles and responsibility, and they will support each other. However, I have a feeling you are against those kind of traditional roles. You have standards and structure that you made for yourself when it comes to relationship. If you are a female, you could not, maybe there is a possibility that you don't agree with the feminine roles and responsibility, that you don't comply to those roles and responsibility. If you are a man, that, and I think you also don't comply and don't agree with the masculine role, the traditional masculine role. And to be honest, that will cause tons of conflict when it comes to dating, because our society is still used to the own structure. And even though nowadays role and responsibilities can be exchanged sometimes, however, most of the time, each person will still doing most of their roles rather than the role of the other person. So if you are against the traditional roles and responsibility when it comes to relationship, I think this type of conflict and stress and unfulfillment will continue to go on, because, you know, the vast majority of the population, they comply to the roles. That's why they can really easily find the opposite match for themselves. If you don't comply with the role, then you will need to find people who set the same mindset as you, and they will be the minority and not the majority. And when you try to find someone who's are the minority in a population, then you will need to spend even more time and effort in order to find that niche. And within that niche, you will have to spend even more time to shortlist the person that you are truly interested in. So your chances and your pool is actually downsizing if you keep this kind of mindset in mind. However, if this is something you truly believe in, that you truly don't want to comply to the traditional role in relationship, then I guess you will have to accept that fact, right? Accept that, yeah, your pool of dating is smaller. Your chances of finding the right person is smaller. And you are willing to spend more time, more effort until you can find the right one. And if you can accept that fact, right, I think your stress will go away. The conflict and the disagreement, the turbulence in your life will also go away. And then you can really enjoy your single time until you meet the right one in a peaceful and calmly manner. I truly believe that. So group number 2, love is just out there for you. However, you need to shock out your mind first. You need to decide first. What do you want, right? What kind of roles and responsibility do you want? Is there anything wrong with traditional role? Is there anything wrong with being a certain archetype? Or is it just your own trauma, your own, rebellious nature that keep you up with those kind of thinking that prevent you from finding someone right for you? So think about it. I really think this is the message for you. So yeah, if that kind of person, right, finally you look at them and you find them in your life, and finally you accept to let them in, what kind of person will be coming in? Let us explore it with you, my group number 2. So you got Ace Pentacle, the Fool, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Justice, Ace of Pentacle, 10 of Pentacle. You have 2 Pentacles, 2 major arcana. You have a lot of major arcana. You have the Hermit over here as well. I think relationship is something that play a crucial and important part in your life. That's why it keeping you extremely stressful, keep you up at night, thinking about it, because it is so important, right? So work on it, my dear group number 2. I'm not gonna lie for you. Just the Fool, Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. That person, first of all, I think they are extremely secure. Whether they are a he or a she, I think they have everything in their life kind of sorted out, especially when it comes to their finance, their career, their financial status, work, assets, resources. So they could easily have been working for a long time and collected and gathered the wealth and abundance for a while. So they have saving, they have asset, for example, a house, a car. Yeah, because you see Ace of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles, right? And they could easily be starting a new business for themselves. They could be having a side hustle where they manage everything, every aspect of the business for themselves. They have an entrepreneurship spirit to them. If I have to say, then I will say that they have an entrepreneurship spirit to them, and they are not afraid to try out new project, new business in order to build a better wealth for themselves. They also, I have a feeling this is a person who is a little bit religious. When I say religious, right, I think they have faith, whether it is faith in God, or maybe if they are Buddhism, they follow Buddhism, or any other religions. I do think they are a bit religious. They truly believe in the good faith of this world, that they have some higher power that is watching over them and help them to really go through this life. So yeah, and how do I say, this person is not afraid of taking risks. They are a risk taker. They will be willing to sacrifice, not sacrifice, like let go of something in order to obtain different thing. Yeah, so, and they are a little bit skeptical as well. So the combination of the Fool and just remind me of Sagittarius and Libra combination. So, you know, when it comes to Sagittarius and Libra combination, they are the archetype of someone who believes in a bigger cause, in greater cause. They believe in religion, in God, in higher power. At the same time, they are practical when it comes to regarding the day-to-day situation and events. They have to take an MBTI test. I wonder if you know MBTI. So it is Myers and Briggs personality test, where they separate personalities into 16 types, and one of the criteria in order to separate those types are whether they are a thinking type or the feeling type. And if this person, this new love of you, take the MBTI test, right, I truly believe that they will belong to the T group, the thinking group, which means they trust in their rationality, their reason, more than feelings and moral. Yeah. An example of this type of person is, for example, when something happen, a conflict happen, a problem happen, when they try to solve it, they will think about how to find the solution that best fit, that is most reasonable, that best fit the reasoning cause for that type of question. Whether for people who are heavily, who are the feeling type, they will try to find a solution to keep the morality of the parties, to keep the harmony and the feeling between all the parties that participate in that kind of problem. So your new love around the corner, around the horizon, is the thinking type. So they tend to think too much with their head and less with their heart. I don't think it is a problem. I'm not saying is it right or wrong to value reason and rationality over feeling and emotion. However, you need to know that that is their way of thinking. That is their way of resolving problem in the outer works. And they might have an exterior, how do I say, when it comes to their look, they might have some kind of bruise or scar in their body in general, maybe their face or their body, I'm not sure, but there should be some kind of mark somewhere in there, somewhere that you can see. Because I wonder if I told you already that this person is a risk taker. They are not afraid of trying something new if that something might hold some benefits for them, right? So for people who are more experimental, who are more adventurous, who are more willing to take risks, there usually some kind of mark left behind on their body to signify those kind of traits. So maybe somewhere in the face, their arms, their legs, you might be able to see it. Yeah, they are also fast moving. This person, they walk fast. They not so sure about the talk, but they will surely walk fast and do things faster than an average person. They are really handy. it is handy the right word to say. I want to say they are experienced with doing things, so they tend to be able to do it a lot faster than other people. They are used to fixing, housework, electricity, something like that. So whenever you need them to do something, they will do it extremely fast because they are used to it already. So that is the type of person that I'm seeing here. And also they are a little bit of, there is a little bit of stubbornness I see. So they are capable, okay? They are capable. They are willing to take risks. They are willing to fight for the cause, the faith that they believe in. That's why for some people, they might appear to be a little bit confrontational. You know what I'm trying to say, right? They seem to be a little bit aggressive. But actually, it is just because they strongly believe in their cause, strongly believe in the rationality, the reason that their moral standards, right? The way they have been living until now. So, and they are not going to tolerate people attacking them on those kind of aspects. So they will try to defend themselves. Even when they love you, right, they will try to defend you as well, because now you are a part of them. You guys are a team. So this is a protective person, expressive person, daredevil, risk taker. And because of this mentality, they will be able to secure a financial, not stable, but a good financial situation for themselves. That's why I say this person possess a trait of entrepreneurship, right? That is the traits that all entrepreneurs possess. They are risk taker, the daredevil, and they are more doer than talker. Yeah, they are more doer than talker, and that could be the reason why you seem to be more of an overthinking person. And now here's come your new love, who is more of a doer than a talker. They will just drag you out of your loophole. They will just, put you on their car, bring you to a new country, give you a vacation out nowhere, let you just, free your mind from all the mundane and repeating thoughts that you are having in your head. Hey, that is quite an interesting combination, to be honest. Group number 2, that is interesting. I think you can really rely on this person to become a stable staple in your life. A big, strong pillar that you can really count on, so that you can feel more on your feet, more grounded. They are interesting. You are interesting as well. But try to shock out your mind, please. I truly believe that is the advice for you. Try to shock out your mind, okay? And let's come to your third question. So, what challenges or blockages might delay this connection? Oh, this is important. 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords, Ace of Swords. You have 3 swords, my dear. And then in addition, right, you have the Hermit, Temperance. All of those, your card had a lot of blues. Blues is the color of course, it is the color of calmness, right? But it is also the color of sadness, of nothing moving too much. So, like I said before, is it not out of nowhere that I try to convey to you that you need to shock out your mind? Because the cards over here also said the same thing. So the Hermit will turn within in order to find the balance, right? This wisdom, the tranquility, the enlightenment. So it's good that you try to turn inwards in order to find the answer for yourself. But you need to turn inward to find the answer, not to overthink. Okay? Not to overthink. The 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords is the continuity of each other. You turn inward in order to find enlightenment, in order to understand yourself, what you are looking for. Understand that with your rebellious talk about tradition like this and that, how can it serve you when it comes to relationship? Will it be a blockage? And then and you must come to peace with that kind of information rather than let it cloud your judgment, cloud your thought, and keep yourself in a state of, how do I say this? Cloud chasing, You keep chasing and chasing all new thoughts and ideas, not knowing that the answer is not outside, but is within. So you need to turn inward, find your answer. Don't chase the cloud anymore. Get your fact straight, get your idea straight, get your standards straight, and follow it. Come to peace with it. And group number 2, not only that you have a tendencies of overthinking. I see here that you have a tendencies of stressing yourself as well. Furthermore, you have a tendencies of being argumentative around other people. If group number 2, how about this? How about you try it, practice with me, you try it, experiment with me. After this reading, when you come back to your life, try to see during your life events, when somebody attack you or say something about your way of thinking and living, when someone is different from you, have different mindset from you, how will you react to them? Will you just accept that people are different, that they don't share the same standard and morality and school of thoughts with you? Or will you immediately turn hostile toward them, try to talk back to them, try to convince them that they are wrong, that you are right, that one party must be wrong in this situation and that party is not you? Try that experiment. I want to see how you really handle your life situation. I think you have a tendency to be argumentative and confront other people a lot, but when you are secure with yourself, you tend to not have the need to argue with other people. If they are different, if they are saying something stupid, you will just let them go and move on with your life peacefully, and don't keep it in your mind too much. And I think that is the mature way of living. You try it, and if you can, please come back here and tell me whether I'm right or not. If you really have that tendency, I truly believe that the cards over here are talking about that tendency and that you need to turn inward a bit. The Hermit is extremely calm and collected. The Hermit doesn't respond to the situations and events in a hostile, in a hot-headed way. They will calmly assess the situation, calmly calculate their actions and way of movement, and then they will calmly exit the situation. So embrace that Hermit energy. Turn inward, not turn inward so you will overthinking yourself, you will stressing yourself even more. Turn inward so that you can gain wisdom and enlightenment, come to peace and acceptance with yourself, and become less argumentative and hostile to the other works. Okay, let's get to the final part of your reading, which is how can you best prepare for this new love? Let's see how can you best prepare for this new love? So I will use Clarity Tarot deck to answer this question for you. Group number 2. Oops. How can you best prepare for this new love? Judgment. Judgment once again. I know, Judgment. The first time. You got a lot of major arcana. So this new person, they will be of significant importance in your life. So you really need to prepare for it. Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. See? I say this person is of extremely crucial, like great importance to you. And finally, the Moon, 3 major arcana. You don't know what you are getting into. My group number 2. This love will be important for you. They may change your life forever. They may change your life ultimately to the point where you cannot believe that you have a different life before meeting this person. So how can you best prepare? First of all, the Wheel of Fortune will take care of the flow by itself, so you don't really need to actively seek out for this person. Of course, you can go to dates with other people, you can go to networking events, you can, you know, ask your friend to refer someone to you. That's up to you, right? But the Wheel of Fortune will take care of the cost of events for you in a way that maybe you cannot imagine at this point of time. However, my group number 2, Judgment and the Moon, there will be how do I say, the Moon is about emotion and feelings and emotional intelligence. So when someone is sensitive and they have a lot of, you know, they react to different situations based on their feeling. They are sensitive, but that is sensitive for themselves, not sensitive of other people feeling, right? Emotional intelligence is about your ability to be sensitive to other people needs and wants, and that you can cater to them. I don't know your standards of a relationship, but I truly believe that anyone who can really understand the other person needs and want and be able to meet it in advance or at the right time will forever hold the more power to make the relationship successful. So for someone who is argumentative or for someone who tends to overthinking, I don't think emotional intelligence is their strength. So group number 2, think about it. Emotional intelligence, the ability to react, to act in order to meet other people needs and want and make them do what you want as well, as, you know, keeping the harmonious atmosphere between all the parties involved. So you really need to work on your emotional well-being, right? Your stress, your drama, your, I don't know, there is a lot of things within a person's mind and a person's heart. But then when you can master it, when you can really calm it down to a state where you really mature in terms of emotional intelligence, that time the Wheel of Fortune will turn and the universe will bring this wonderful person into your life. And furthermore, this person will further help you to be able to conquer your own demon. This person will be able to help you to stabilize your life in a way that you cannot imagine. They will be able to drag you out of your hibernating state and make your life more colorful and exciting. Yeah, group number 2. I hope you really like my reading. I know it is, you know, hard to accept sometimes, but I'm being extremely honest with you, and I wish you all the best. If you like it, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you don't like it, you can always tell me in my face, right? I will try to readjust myself to not be judgmental or something like that, or to use better words to describe the situation. I would love to hear your comment, and yeah, if you like my video, please like and subscribe to my channel below. I wish all the best for you. I hope that you will sort out everything in your life sooner. I hope you can obtain this state of emotional intelligence and maturity shortly, and then you will meet your wonderful person soon. Group number 2, that's the one I have for you. I wish you all the best, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye. Hello, beautiful and pristine group number 3. Welcome to your reading about is new love on the horizon for you. And if you have skipped the intro part, I will tell you once again the structure of this reading. So within this reading, we will be asking the tarot decks about is new love on the horizon for you, whether it is just around the corner or whether you will need to have some time in order to find it, and then what kind of person is coming into your life in terms of love, right? And then what challenges or blockages might delay this connection. Finally, how can you best prepare for this new love? Okay, so group number 1 and group number 2 both have extremely interesting stories. So if you want to hear them as well, then feel free to check them out. Group number 3, so you have chosen the 7 of Pentacles from Arian's Animal Tarot deck, and let's get started with your reading. So I will use the same tarot deck to ask the first question. Is new love on the horizon for you? Group number 3, is new love on the horizon for you? I want to cut the deck a bit because I feel the energy is not so clear. Okay, sorry for that. Yeah, group number 3 is new love on horizon for you. You got Queen of Cups. Wait, so many people receive the Queen of Cups for today's reading. I think both the other 2 groups also receive the Queen of Cups. Okay, you got 10 of Swords. Interesting. You got 5 of Swords. Woohoo! Group number 3. What is it? I will wait. And finally, you got Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I will get all of the cards on my table before we start the reading, okay? Then what kind of person is coming into your life in your next love? Whether it is slow or fast, right? There should be some person. Then what kind of person is it? What kind of person is it? How do I want to describe them? Let's do this? No. Let's use this. This is Horoscope Tarot deck. By the way, if you are interested in any of the tarot deck that I use, I will always put the info in the description box below. So what kind of person? What kind of person? Ace of Swords. Is he or she a writer? They must be working in the creative field. That's just my first impression. Don't mind me. You got the Magician. I told you. You got the High Priestess. You got 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Do I have enough space? I will move up a bit. Sure. Finally, what kind of person? You got the Chariot. Oh, so you got 3 major arcana. Just a disclaimer, I don't read reversal. So whenever the cards comes in reversal, I will still flip them around and read them as the upright meaning. So do not ask me why. It's just my own rules when it comes. When I practice tarot reading. And what is our third question? It will be what challenges or blockages might delay this connection for you, group number 3. What challenges or blockages? You got the Hermit. Wait, everyone got the Hermit today. The Hermit is so popular. You got Queen of Wands. You receive a lot of queens, right? In your reading, a lot of queens. You got Judgment. Oh. You got Six of Wands. Six of Wands. And finally, King of Cups. So I will leave the last question after we read the whole table over here. Okay, group number 3, what do we have for you? Is new love on the horizon for you? Group number 3. Just a disclaimer, I will not sugarcoat my reading. So whatever appear on this table, I will just channel it really honest. Okay, don't hate me for it. I'm not trying to lie to anyone because you want to know the prediction for your future, right? Not a sugar-coated blubbering. Okay, group number 3. How do I say? You haven't gotten over something yet. Is love on the horizon for you? At this stage, I cannot tell you the exact answer. To be honest, the universe has something for you. It has something for you. However, I don't know the detail of that something. Maybe I can ask for you if I think my viewer will care about it. I will leave it to the end of the reading and see how I want to interpret it. The universe has something for you when it comes to love. However, within this spread, I don't see the new love appearing to, how do I say, to, it's not easy to see them. I cannot see whether they are extremely close to you, whether they are just around the corner, or whether it will take a long time and a long distance in order for you to meet them. It's unclear. It's not clear for you, my group number 3. I'm so sorry. Maybe it is because of my ability to interpret the card. However, I feel like you have something that you need to solve for yourself first. There is an energy of stress and sadness and disappointment and tiresome somewhere along the line. Maybe you are recovering from a past relationship. Maybe you are having some kind of trauma, childhood trauma, or maybe relationship trauma left behind by your ex-partner, maybe a narcissist, something like that, and it hurts you so much. It hurts you to the core, where you are so tiresome. And for some of you, maybe 50% of you, I feel like you have a child or children already. There is something about birth here. You give birth to something and you are trying to nurture it. So if it's not a child or children, then it could be a business, a project, a home, a house, something that you have created along the way, and you are trying to grow it, trying to nurture it, and you gather all of your resources, all of the possible resources that you can obtain in order to put into this thing. Group number 3, you are an extremely nurturing person. You have a lot to give. You have this energy in you where you feel like you want to nurture people, pour your heart and your effort and your resources into them so that it will grow, and then one day you can witness the fruit of your effort. I really think so, and it has taken a lot of your attention and your energy. So that's why I can not really see the possibility of a new love anywhere near here. So maybe it will take longer than 1 year in order for you to find your new love. It will not be tomorrow. it will not be the next week or next month. I think it will take you a year, even years, even seasons in order to find a new love for you. But the Wheel of Pentacles close up your question, signify something unexpected. The Wheel of Fortune is fair. There is an element of fairness to it. It will go up, then go down, and repeat the cycle once again. So if you have been in, if you have been in a low point in life where everything is just not working out for you, everything is messy, that you feel like your life is going downstream, then it will soon going upstream once again. I don't know when it will happen, but it will one day. And when it actually happens, everything will improve altogether. Your life, your love, your relationships, your career, your abundance and finance and work, even your family, things like that. This is the only group that I cannot see through the actual time, not actual time, but the clear possibility of this new love. So yeah, it could be that you have to wait a little bit more, not even like 1 year, right? It could be 2 years, many years. Don't be disheartened. Okay, my group number 3, it's not my intention to discourage you. However, you see, right, I draw the card on the screen while I'm recording, and I didn't change any of them, and I don't want to lie to my viewer either. So it's better that you understand the situation and accept the fact rather than sugarcoat it, and later you will feel betrayed by a reader. Okay, so I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. But now, because the Wheel of Fortune appear at the end, right? Then there is chances, there is opportunity, there is like this tiny light at the end of the tunnel. I just don't know when, right? It will take a long time, but before that, I will still read the rest of the reading for you. If that tiny change come, then what kind of person will come to your life? When you finally meet someone, that person, I feel like you will not meet them at a regular places. It is not maybe in your city, in your hometown. There is an element of distance between you two. So it could be you go on a vacation and then you meet them at that place, right? At the same hotel. Or maybe you move to a different state or different country for work, for business, and then you meet that person there. So they are not in your field of vision yet. They are not close to you. That's why this part of the reading is so unclear, right? That person is so far away from you that it's hard for me to really allocate them and also tell you whether it will come soon or not. So regarding that person, they have a mysterious aura around them. It's hard to see, but I start the reading. When I started the reading, I told you, right? They could be working in the creative industry, creative field. Maybe they are a writer, a musician, a content creator, even an influencers. So there are a lot of jobs that require creativity, and I think the next love of you, that person will work within those fields, not just about creativities, and it could be about media and publication as well, because the magician is someone who turns something into something else. So when you imagine when you watch a magic show, right? The magician can put something into his or her hat and then pull out something else. So there is an ability to transform things into a different one when it comes to this person. So your next love could easily be someone who works in field that require those kind of talents. I also don't see their age as well as their look, their appearance. I'm really sorry. I am such a bad reader, but I swear for the other groups, right? I can clearly see the vision of that person, the next love of them. However, for this, there is high priestess coming into your reading, and whenever the high priestess appears, she put a veil onto everything, and it's hard to see through her veil. So I can only tell you as much as I can. Someone who is creative, or maybe who work in a creative field, they tend to write a lot. They tend to use pencil, pen, digital or traditional one a lot. They used to express their idea to the work. So maybe they work in publication, public things. They are an author, a writer, and poet. And what is it more? Film director, script writers, content creator, those kind of field. And at the same time, I don't think they are close to you. They live or work far away from you. There is a distance between you two that need to be traveled by planes. So it may not require, you may be in the same country but different city. If you live in different countries, then those countries are connected by their land border. So there is no sea in between your two countries, okay? And you need to embrace on a journey before you can find this person. There is also a possibility where they love traveling. So this person, they have fire energy in them as well as sword energy. In tarot, fire represents vitality, energy, action-oriented people. And the characteristic of the fire sign, for example, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So there is proactiveness in them. They tend to travel a lot, or they move around extremely quick. They can, one day they will be at this place and another they will be at that place. They seem to be not someone who follow routines, not someone who is a homebody. They like intellectual conversation. So because of their work, because of their ability to creative things, so they like to explore new idea. That's why they like intellectual conversation. They like to talk. They like to have deep talk with you when you guys are actually together. I'm not sure if that is your type of love or not, but I don't, and I also don't think that is descriptive enough. But that is what I can see through those cards. And let me meditate on this a bit. Let me see if I have anything else I can describe on this person for you. So, the Chariot, the Three of Wands, High Priestess, the Magician, Ace of Swords. Oh, they could be into spirituality as well. Or maybe you have seen this person. If you practice spirituality, then you must have seen the image, the idea of this person within your dreams or your meditation or some kind of retrospective meditation before. You feel familiar to them in some way that cannot describe in the physical world. So you guys are kind of connected on a more spiritual levels. Your vibration, your your school of thoughts are linked to each other, even though you haven't met before. It's so mysterious, to be honest. Group number 3, this is so hard to really describe to you. So for each reading, there will be a feeling, some kind of auras that I receive from the energy, okay? When I look at your reading, I think you may be you're not an earth sign. I don't feel like you are an earth sign. You may be either a water sign or a soil sign. So water, water sign or an air sign. So water is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, and air is Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So you have a mixture of those elements in your birth chart, and then your life also reflect the same energy and your future spouse as well. I feel a strong energy of air and a little bit of fire as well in this person. So your, how do I say, your next lover, the person that will come into your life, is rational, is a little bit more in favor of reason more than feeling. And you as well, I also see that in you as well. Yeah, so you are both the thinking type when it comes to MBTI, right? Have you ever tried MBTI test before? If you want to, you can try and let me know, right? Whether you really is a thinking or T type in MBTI. It is Myers-Briggs personality test. Is there anything else I can get out of those cards in order to describe the person for you? Group number 3, I feel so guilty. Okay, I know it. I will draw more cards, right? Whenever I don't have enough information, I will draw more cards. That is like the last resource. Okay, so you got the Hierophant. Your next person on the major arcana cards keep coming out. So they will be, wait, 8 of Pentacles. So now the Pentacles are coming up. Do I want more? More, okay, more. Strength. See, on kind of major arcana. No, it's enough. So my group number 3, we receive some more information here. They are older than you, or they must come from a different culture where the people over here need to mature sooner than the place that you come from. For example, in a lot of Asian community or maybe European communities, right? There are countries that require their children to mature sooner, that they require the children to be more capable when it comes to daily life activity, so that when they graduate and join the workforce, they can be more competent. So the next person coming into your life, they could come from a different background, different culture, where they are required to mature way sooner than you. That's why they appear more wise and more mature, and that you might have a feeling they are older than you. They could be older than you when it comes to physical age. However, they could also be just their aura, their mental maturity. This person is extremely strong. They are strong mentally and emotionally as well. They feel stable. For me, they feel stable. They have a job. They do what they love, and they have a job that they love to do. They can make money out of it. I don't think they come from a wealthy family. I don't think they are an entrepreneur. I don't think they are a workaholic. They pursue their intellectual interest rather than money. Of course, because this is what they love, so they work hard on it and they can make a living out of it. However, that's just it, right? If anyone who is looking for a CEO, a wealthy, rich man, a prince, something like that, I don't think this person will be such a figure. But when it comes to personality, regarding the personality and their mental strength, I have an admiration for this person. They are extremely strong. they are goal oriented. They know their life vision and mission, and they move forward it. They don't, turn left and right too much during their journey. They have one goal and they just go straight forward to it. So they are very directed, straightforward, and they step clear to their goal. Yeah. I wonder, so you have something you want to nurture yourself. They have something to pursue for themselves, whether it is a career, a job, or an interest, a hobby. They have something they pursue as well. Maybe that's why it's hard for you. It's unclear when you guys will meet each other, because you will keep staying in one place when the other person just move on around you, right? So it is up to the universe when and where you guys can finally meet. Your path will finally cross each other. It's totally up to the universe. Is it clearer? Is it better? Group number 3? I hope so. Is there anything else I can describe about this person? I think they are wonderful. They know what they want in life. They have a mission, a goal, a vision. They pursue it, and they don't mind moving around in order to achieve what they want. And in their way of moving around, they will meet you somewhere. And yeah, finally you guys will date and get to know each other and maybe develop something better. So let's come to the next question. What challenges or blockages might delay this connection? I know very well my group number 3, what it is about. The King of Cups represent the other person who are chasing after what he wants in life, what his intellectual and emotional interests leading him to, while the Queen of Wands is building an empire for herself. So she is building something. We don't know what it is yet, but she leads in that field. She built a thing for herself and is busy. She is extremely busy to tackle all the aspect of the empire, her own empire. One is moving around, one is so focused on to her own thing, and then the Hermit appear. So you are focusing on the task in your hand too much that you close off on other activities. People cannot find you. You are not on the market, So the blockages here is that no one can see you so that they can make judgment about you. No one can approach you. No one to get closer to you. That's why they are not coming to you. It's not about them. It's mostly about you, my group number 3. So if you don't throw yourself on the market, then of course there still be a chance where the universe will deliver your next lover to your doorstep. But it is rare, it is rare, right? It's an extremely rare opportunity that such a thing will happen. Most of the time, you will have to present yourself into the market in front of everyone else, and then, let your connection widens until you meet the one that is meant for you. So, my dear group number 3, please be a little bit more how do I say, approachable, a little bit more presented to the world. Market yourself into, maybe in your work connections, in your local community connection. Maybe you travel some more, and during your traveling, try to engage in local activities or more crowded places. I don't know, anything can help. Anything can help. The next love of your life could be at anywhere. But if you are nowhere to be found, then how can they meet you, right? So a little bit of exposure. Oh, that is the word. Exposure to the outside work, the outside community, the environment in general, and let people spread the news for you. Maybe you don't directly meet the love of your life, but you meet someone, and that someone know someone, and another someone will know the love of your life, and they connect you two together. We will never know, right? You need to let the news out that first you are looking for relationships, second you are looking for this type and that type and such type of person, and thirdly you are willing to do this and that person should be able to meet this and that requirements. After you let the news spreading out for you, you become more searchable, approachable in the market. You expose yourself to other people network, then finally it will facilitate this meeting for you. So my group number 3, I know you have important things to take care in your life. However, we need to put the same amount of effort into love, into relationship as other aspect of our life, right? We cannot neglect one and focusing 100% into another. Put the effort into this aspect of your life if you really desire a relationship. So let's come to the last question. How can you best prepare for this new love? Okay, so I will use the Clarity Tarot deck in order to answer this question for you, my group number 3. Your last question, how can you best prepare for this new love? How can you best prepare for this new love? You got the Guy of Fire, energy, proactiveness, maturity, when it a lot of experiences. Okay, I need two more cards. So you got the Alchemist of Earth, the Alchemist of Earth, the Knight of Earth, right? And then you got Ace of Swords. How can you best prepare for this new love? My group number 3, I think we have come across this message during your reading already. So you need to be a little bit patient, to be honest. You need a little bit of patience right from the start. We cannot really see whether this new love is coming in sooner or later. So you need to work on yourself. You need to work on other aspects of your life. You need to spread the news and be more approachable in the dating market. However, it will not come too soon. So be patient. Give yourself time. Give the other person time so that they will, they travel around a lot, right? They need some time in order to travel to the place where they can meet you as well. So be patient. It will require a lot of effort, and the love between you and this person will also not be an overnight wedding. It will not happen fast and furious. You need to build up your relationship. You need to contribute to its growth day by day. It could be the case where, because they travel a lot, right, and you just stay at one place, so you guys may meet each other, but then you will need a time of this long distance relationship. And long distance relationship always requires us to be more patient, to cultivate, to arrange each aspect of our life before we can finally move to one place together. So I'm sorry. So the Guy of Fire is the King of Fire as well. It talks again about the proactiveness, being out there in the world, presenting yourself to the world, spread the information, spread the news, let other people know that you are looking out for something. At the same time, you need to actively engage in dating scene as well. Do not let yourself lie around in your house and do nothing. Anything is just as good So you don't need to do anything specifically, but you need to do something, just something, so that the energy around you will be circulated, and then the universe will take care of the rest. And my dear group number 3, if you really want to get into a relationship with someone and then be successful at it, have a loving and rewarding relationship, then you need a little bit of practicing on your ability to communicate. The Hermit is here, right? So I feel the Hermit and the Queen of Wands, so I feel like you tend to use action in order to express yourself. Other than that, you tend to be a little bit non-talkative, or I can say you don't really talk a lot. You don't really communicate with people a lot. And if it is something you don't do regularly, you might not be so fluent in it. So in order to prepare for this new love, you need to practice articulating yourself, being able to tell others what you want, what you need, and receive their information as well. So communication is key in any kind of relationship. So practicing it, mastering your ability to communicate, as well as being active and spread the information out into the world. At the same time, be patient, and it will come to you sooner than you may realize. Okay, so group number 3, I know this is an extremely vague reading. I usually do more detail and be able to read more information. However, for your spread today, this is everything that I can bring to you. I hope you are happy with the reading. If you are not, you can always comment in the comment section and let me know how I can improve on that. So my beautiful group number 3, I hope all the best for you, and I hope you can really improve all the aspects of your life and accelerate the progress of meeting this person sooner. The sooner the better. Okay, my group number 3, this is all I have for you. I wish you all the best, and I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye.